Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Beaumont Weekly. In this episode,
this is one of the best understairs storage I've seen.
This is Chandy. Chandy is now full-time with us. These days I'm doing anywhere from about 4 to 5 investor calls. We want to have sort of a games room type lounge area in there, and then 2 functional workspaces in here. It's going to cost us about 40, 50 grand to do it. We're outside an 8-bed HMO right now that we're on with. If you don't know who we are, we're property developers based in the UK, and every week we show what it's like to run this kind of business behind the scenes. So stay tuned, big love, subscribe. Hello, mate. It's all right, nice to meet you, mate. Ryan.
Been enjoying the sunset.
Yeah, mate, it's a nice day today, isn't it?
It's gorgeous now, nice to meet you. I'm Sean, come on in. 80,000.
80. Reasonable. Cool. It's a pretty good nick for like a dainty house. Do things like this to replace these doors, because that glass is not like toughened glass. So it's a bit naughty, you know, imagine you've got kids running around and smash their head. But this is a weirdly good condition for an old property, like, which is good. No signs of damp or anything, any naughties. Kitchen. This kitchen's all right as well. I think maybe new doors and end panel maybe. They're a bit dainty. New oven cooker. Washer dryer here. I mean, I feel like that's their placement for the fridge, but that is going to be, you know, blocking the door a little bit. That is tighty-whitey, matey, so it might be a bit of reshuffling going on in here, but we'll figure it out. Outside, yeah, a bit of de-weeding. Little garden room, bit of storage. Another little storage room, and another one. It seemed good that this has been well looked after, this property, but just it needs modernising. Yes. Yeah, figuring out the fridge in here. I mean, really, we want a fridge there, but then that gets in the way. So we might be able to do it there. Might be able to. Worst case, stick it in here. It's there. Yeah, okay. This is one of the best conditioned understairs storage I've seen. They're usually battered. So old DB. Needs a new DB on it. Need the new metal ones these days. But wiring looks okay. I think the wiring might be all right here. Old gas bottle. Filter, whatever that is. It's well good condition. Like, I'm really surprised because it's definitely old, you know, old wallpaper, old architraves, dados, old flooring. But it's just in really good nick. So whoever lived here was just a tidy, nice person. This is in good nick. Keep this in. With a nice mirror on it as well. Happy do-do-do-daz. Oh, look who it is. Kane Angus. Thank you, mate. Have a good day. Cool. Nice viewing. A pleasant property to go around. The asking price is reasonable as well. We can get about 115 end values here when done to a good standard. And we literally have this property here, the one with the brown windows, and that's currently under refurb, and that'll be finished soon. So pick up another one here. Why not? Yeah, another good buy-to-let viewing. I think we'll bag this one. It's just all the boxes are ticked nicely for it. Reasonable asking price, good nick, no nasties, and the refurb, basic refurb, nice and straightforward. Good area. Let's do it. See you somewhere next. Chandimal! Hello, good sir. This is Chandy. Chandy is now full-time with us on the Ground Up Podcast. So make sure you go subscribe to the Ground Up Podcast. If you don't know what it is, myself and 3 good friends of mine, developers from around the country, we get on a podcast every week. We talk about property and business, and we release it on Spotify and YouTube. Go subscribe because it's super valuable if you're into the property or business space. We're hashing out all kinds of content all the time on there, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And off the back of that, we've released the Ground Up Network, which is a networking community. We get together every week, hive mind ideas, all kinds of things like that. So check that out as well. And Chandy is now here with us to do all of the editing and everything that comes off the back of the podcast. So the way to think about it with the podcast is we record that each week. Alex, one of my best mates, he's now doing the top level podcast edit and the promotional short that comes with that. He's doing that bit so that top of funnel's done. Chandy is then taking that long form edit and chopping it up into loads of shorts, high quality shorts that we can then distribute on social media. And what we're doing is Bow Partners is trying to give more resource to Ground Up, basically, because now Sonny's doing all the scheduling to free up Chandy's time so Chandy can do the full-time edits. And also I've got Jay, who's going to be working another day a week now. Mr. Jay! Just give us a wave. What are you saying, man?
Wave my eyes.
So Jay's going to work another day a week to also help support the Ground Up Network, the Ground Up Podcast, just so we can give it more resource, gen Chandy up on expectations and things like that with edits, and just get more volume out there. Because to grow a podcast, you just need to get content out there, messaging, coherence, ad copy, create ecosystem, and you're advertising that you run of podcast where you talk about interesting hooks, interesting storylines, dialogues, anecdotes, all that stuff needs to be chopped up into presentable pieces, distributed online, and then managed nicely from a social media standpoint as well, checking what keywords are working, what's going more viral than other things, all that kind of stuff, coherent branding. So there's now essentially Sunny, Chandy, and Jay who will be working across Bow Partners and Ground Up to make sure we've got as much quality coming out as possible. So yeah, exciting times, man. Everything's working nicely at the moment. Like our investor inquiry is insane. We've got people coming to us left, right, and centre all the time. And we're just trying to formalise as much as we can. We're also hiring. We've just hired 2 more maintenance guys as well, who are full-time now. So we've got 4 full-time maintenance guys, plus we have other guys we can go to as well. And Bicep Refurbs are flying. And obviously Chandy's on board now. And we just brought on the non-execs. And so also someone else. And we're bringing on a new sales rep as well, who we're hiring from overseas as we build up the overseas arm of the business. So lots going on. Busy, exciting. And also need to refurb the rest of the office at some point soon. Yeah, we've got all the downstairs to do. Let me show you actually, come downstairs.
We are a vehicle that's here to take capital and turn it into income producing assets. So yeah, just had a good call. So these days I'm doing anywhere from about 4 to 5 investor calls, and just whilst we're scaling up the funnel, working on some bits on the back end, then Matt's going to take over more of my calls and I'll move back to doing more of the marketing stuff, because my time's more valuable on the marketing, looking top of funnel, what's the strategy, how can we increase the volume into the business, etc. But it's good for me to be engaged on calls, engaged with clientele coming in, and the processes we build around that, our client servicing, all those kind of bits. Just spoke with a lovely chap then who's got about 180 grand to deploy by the end of the year. So sometimes that's just how it is. There'll be investors who love what we do, really want to get involved, but it just takes some time to get to that point until they're ready. They might be refinancing a house, waiting for probate, selling some equity, or in these guys' scenario, his mother is leaving the country at a given time. So they need to wait till that point to then sell the house she lives in, realise the equity, and then invest with us because they need to get a certain income target. But yeah, always good. Hustle, bustle, bring in the business. Lovely stuff. See you somewhere next.
So down here, it's obviously a bit more bland than up there because we've not touched it since we bought it. But all of this in here and all of this in here all needs to be gutted out, refurbed to a nice standard. We've got our acoustic panels. So this room here, we want to get rid of all this shit, which is we're in the process of doing, and then gut this out, drop the ceilings down, full redeco, rewire the ceiling, create the same recesses that we've got upstairs for a nice LED strip, open up the door, open up this as well. I want to open this up so it's a nice kind of glass walkway through to both sections because we want to have sort of a games room type lounge area in there, and then 2 functional workspaces in here where we've got kind of office section here, glass partition, office section there. That's the rough plan. That gives us another option for probably 10, 15 people could work in here as well. Plus we'll have that sort of lounge area in there where could also be an office. But we really want a pool table. So big request in the office for a pool table. But also just a nice sort of function room. So that's the plan. It's going to cost us about 40, 50 grand to do it, particularly when we're chopping things out like this. Like I want to cut this out fully, nice glass partition there. Same on the other side, nice glass partition. That side's easier because it's got a big ceiling, we can just drop that out. This side doesn't have one. So we're going to have to do a bit of temporary support, chuck in a big old lintel, stick in the glass, and then maybe another one down there, I'm not sure. We've got the balcony to put up at the rear, we've got the front facade to paint. All this stuff's just gone on to the back burner because we've not needed to do it. It's just a case of we'd like to do it, and likes come last in this business, priorities first. But we're getting to a point where with all new staff coming on, we're also going to be hiring another admin assistant on the sales side as well. So just staff base is building quickly. We'll probably end up this year, probably about 50 full-time staff overhead count, and the office isn't geared for that, albeit some people work remotely overseas, some people are out of the field all the time, so they don't have a necessity for a full-time desk, just work off hot desks, but we still need another functional working space. And then in here, this is currently extra bit of storage and a crappy little disabled toilet that's functional. Oh, someone's left the tap on.
Probably go weeks.
Probably. I've just saved however many polar bears' lives there. All right, doing my bit for the environment. Anyway, we're gonna rip all this out, and this could be potentially another useful space, but I'm thinking instead, rip it out and then have 2 toilets here, open up that window there, because there's a big window there, and we can pull that light back in. So this kind of have like a little corridor area, and then just 2 nice toilets, maybe a shower or a little mini storage area, something like that. So it's quite a lot of work he's gone down here. It's going to cost us the guts of about 50 grand. But once it's done, we then have a fully functional office that will probably keep us going for a good 2-3 years. Then we'll probably need another office, but we might move construction office up north, not the full office, just the operational side, potentially, up to Newcastle area. Or we might have like a pilot office there with a bit of a storage facility. So things we think about. But anyway, building for scale, getting ready for shit, fun, fun, fun. See you somewhere next. We are at a viewing in Newcastle. This is a potential HMO, good looking property. Nice wide terraces on this street, just near the hospital, and a new development site where they're building this big new science thing. All right, it's a big building and science is happening there. So let's go. Nice, okay, bathroom back here. Some good space. Good space. Some old windows. Ooh. Yeah, much of a little peek in the yard. Yeah, cool. We've got the rear access still. Nice. What's it like around here? Good area?
It's decent, mate. It's like you've no trouble or anything like that.
Yeah, nice. Lovely. Upstairs.
You've got that like obviously that used to be a loft attic room, so you potentially open that as well.
Nice.
The stairs going up that way. So it used to be a maisonette, yeah. So the upstairs flat like this.
First and second.
Over there, and then you've got the downstairs flat, but then when you knocked it down, but then that got blocked off after that. But that's potential.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
expand that even more. But we obviously never did it. So there's a staircase running through there. Then you can get about 2 or 3 rooms in there, but if you knock the walls down, you can make it in one.
Yeah, one big one.
Suite, whatever.
Yeah, we usually knock out the loft. Is it behind this then? Those stairs? Just
You
up.
can open that, and then the stairs. You can see this, like if you have a look.
Yeah,
Here,
you can see them cutting up
the
there.
stairs go up this way.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is like the stair going up and then into there.
Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Bedroom.
Have you come from far?
Darlington, mate.
Darling? Oh.
Yeah. I know I don't have an accent for up here, but
I was thinking, yeah.
yeah, no. Yeah, I am from further south. Yeah, London originally. I do live in London still at the moment, but our office is up in Darlington.
What do you do?
Developers. Yeah. This is what we do, mate. Pick up these houses, offices, stuff like that. Window's going to need a bit of a service. So I'm noticing that with these are old windows. Although they're double glazed, they're old units. So, we can keep the side ones, but we always need the openable windows and the fire escape windows. So we need to allow to treat all these windows here. Nice one, mate. So we are wrapped up here now. Just had a really good chat with Kamal, the vendor. And so this is a direct one with the vendor. And yeah, we just hashed it out there on the phone. Got the offer all done, engaged solicitors, and it's underway. So this is effectively purchased. Not technically, but it's going through. Great property, really good. I mean, this could be an 8-bed HMO, but we'll probably do it as a 6-bed. Just keep it simple, stupid. There probably will be some pushback from the council, like over-densification of the street and all those sorts of bits. There's a couple of social housing bits around here as well, so be careful of that. So I think we'll just do 6-bed, keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, nice guy, straightforward. Literally, I found it this morning and then booked it in today, and then offer secured today. I wish every turnaround was that quick, but unfortunately, they're not. Anyway, happy days. Now I'm gonna head back down to Adalo, and I've got a sales call in a second as well, so let's go. And we are at the 7-week mark on this property now, which is good. We're getting into last bits of the second fix drywall, which means we then have a nice kind of blank canvas for our plasterers to go in, skim the whole property and get it ready for second fix. So we're making really good progress. Scaffolding's still up. Want to be getting that down in not too long because there's a bit of remedial work to do on the external facade as well, but great progress. Love this. Hope you love the channel. Big love. Make sure that you subscribe. Drop us a comment for more stuff you want to see in the future episodes as well. We're happy to show anything, really, be as transparent as we can. The more feedback we get, the more we can be useful. So thanks for watching. Make sure you also subscribe to the Ground Up Podcast. You can go find that at Ground Up Podcast on YouTube. See you next time.